I really hope I haven't forgotten anything important. um... So I feel like it goes without mentioning, but it's kind of been basically 2 weeks since the last, Ace Attorney, Ace Attorney, run. And, I'll remember jack shit. But we'll probably be fine. We'll probably be fine. What the hell was that? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll probably be fine. I'll be fine. I'm not even worried about it. I'm gonna crash and burn. No, okay, but okay. I remember enough so that I actually know where we are. We are on the third investigation, I think. Because we got tased. Then we went to trial. And then Yanni Yogi ran away. Ran away from the courthouse. I think that's where we are right now. I can't be too sure. Now, should I have gone back to the last stream and reviewed what we did? Maybe. Maybe. Did I do that? Alright, so let's get back into the playing of Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney! Yeah. Oh, yeah, we are on the... Oh, no, we're on the... Oh, we're on the trial. Oh. Oh, no. I thought we still had some investigation. No, we're on the last trial. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Jumping right into it. I don't get any time to, like, remember what's happening or find new evidence. We're just going straight into the trial. Well, I'm gonna die. Alright, nah, lock in. Alright, this is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's going on? What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Fortunately, I remember all my voices, so... Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Ooh! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, pal! And Gumshoe's been electrocuted. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But it has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? Make it make sense. He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Yes, sir. That's why we're here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. December 28th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom 3. Alright. The only thing I remember is that I remember my voices. Because they're in my head. They're very loud, except some of them.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor, for like the third time.
The prosecution is ready.
Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed at the silence of every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer.
Yo, I'm doing better because I actually have been getting sleep, which is crazy.
However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Jesse 20317, thanks for the follow, very based. My throat is gonna die by the end of this stream. Did I say this already? Yeah, I read this already.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ah, the man himself.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
Ah, yes.
Why I left court. Alright.
I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Alright. How do I prove this man's is Yanni Yogi? For now, I'm just gonna press until he finds something sus. I'd call what you did running away, and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure does seem relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi.
Hey, boo-boo!
But I wasn't running away or nothing.
Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes.
I went to buy some food for Polly, see?
Food?
Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. In this kangaroo court, I doubt it. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, seems like it.
And how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
Actually, what evidence do I have? Alright, let me check. My badge, the autopsy, the the photo of the fake murder, actually. Misty Faye's photo. Overhead map. Bullet found in the victim's body. The gun used to shoot the victim. And the one that has Edgeworth's prints on it. A metal detector. The bird. DL6. Photo of DL6. And the bullet taken from Edgeworth's body. Gregory Edgeworth's body. Okay.
I need one of the motives.
Now you say you had no motive. I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until this trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies!
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
That's like dumb Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. Hey, Abubu! It's Yanni Yogi, Abubu!
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi. That name seems familiar. Something about picnic baskets.
I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop.
Oh! Yanni Yogi! From the DL6 incident!
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. Wasn't he there?
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Uh-oh.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, if you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yana Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Uh-oh. Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yup.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past?
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one!
Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief,
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot.
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to...
Your Honor! The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal!
Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor! I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot! This is peak writing.
Order! Order!
Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object!
Wait a second! You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested!
Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Yes! Let the parrot take the stand! I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot! She's my last chance! At least, I think so. We are cross-examining a parrot!
Bailiff! Bring in the parrot! That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
You have to refer. I remember you have to refer to the bird by name.
Hello.
Excellent.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do about it? All right.
Hello.
All right, hold on. I need to present the bird with something. I don't know what, but something. Or maybe I just... Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name? Polly.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Huh, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof.
Nick, do you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Oh! There! It's right there! I'm a genius! I'm the best to ever do it! I'm the smartest man alive!
The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then?
3.
Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us this page. Where in this file is the information connected with the parrot's name?
Suspect data. So the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins.
Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible. Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
You have a granddaughter?
Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only 7 years old! Okay, no, I'm curious who... Hold on. Last I checked, Francisca does not have any children. As far as I'm aware.
Indeed. Alone it is a very little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what?
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Right. Press again. Witness! Okay, yeah, we went through this. Okay. What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Let me check... Deal 6 incident again. Well, would you look at that? well. It does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's identity?
Hold on, let me check the... Okay, case summary. Just in case they ask me the question again.
The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to the safe number?
Case summary. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th.
Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing!
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
That this is a mere coincidence. That's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately! Witness, tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay. Oh, I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! Order! Yanni Yogi! So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond?
And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment! Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Bro, damn.
I don't know. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are clear for suspicion of this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment for the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Let's go. Easy dubs, as usual.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Edgeworth, what the fuck?
Did someone just say objection?
Was it Von Karma? Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth!
Your Honor.
I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I am not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's going to say he's guilty! He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident! He's going to tell them he killed his own dad!
Oh, what do I do? I object! I object to your objecting! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised that objection after a guilty verdict has passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Okay. For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything that was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6. The statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Edgeworth, what the fuck are you doing? Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah. It's obvious. We hold a trial. Right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
Edgeworth, shut the fuck up!
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad.
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Alright. What in the fuck?
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Okay, wait. I need to review the court record. Okay, see, already I'm noticing something off here. The bullet, or his body should be positioned parallel to the hole in the window there. If it's trying to say that he was shot, that it shot through it. It wasn't. Okay, see, I'm already noticing something false.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well.
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That'll be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Okay. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As I went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That is all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in there ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, I gotta figure out... So already, I can see something wrong here. Why is there a bullet hole here? And it can't have gone through Gregory. It can't have gone through Gregory because the bullet was taken from his heart. So it didn't go through him. It just went in him. So it couldn't have come it couldn't have gone through him and then out the window. So that means something's up with this bullet hole here. Also, hello. Okay, but how do I go about proving this is relevant? Okay. Let's just start by pressing the testimony. What was the trial your father was involved in that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case. It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
How's when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence? As we were to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So, there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yana Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help, my father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff's, Yana Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from its holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. The gun fired once? Yes, I think. After I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot, that horrible scream. That scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. To this day? Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I better find out quick. Wait, what? Wait. In a trial. Went to leave, an earthquake struck. Father and Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Something heavy fell at my feet. Picked it up and threw it. And later, there's a single gunshot and a scream. Do I present the photo now? Did I get it right? So there was only one gunshot. Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the gunshot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Take a look at this. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. And in it lies a clear contradiction to Mr. Edgeworth's testimony.
Well, I can see the victim, Gregory Edgeworth, lying there. But what do you mean, a contradiction?
Just as I thought. The judge is clueless, as always. Show the judge a contradiction in the photo. Right there. Right there. That should be obvious. The contradiction is here.
I see. A bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Miles Edgeworth testifies that there was only one gunshot. However, according to this photograph, not one but 2 shots were fired. One shot hit the victim, and the other hit the elevator door. I ask you then, why did Miles Edgeworth only hear one gunshot?
This photograph does seem to confirm a second shot. However, when was the hole in the elevator made?
Huh?
It might have been there before the incident occurred. If it was there before, it has nothing to do with this incident. Mr. Wright, do you have proof that this bullet hole was caused at the scene of the crime?
Aha! That is not what I meant to do. That is the wrong button. I don't know why I thought I had the alt tab. I do have proof. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door was related to this incident?
Now, let me just check that again, just to be double sure. Yes, the murder weapon was fired twice. Okay. Okay, right. That's the only evidence I could think that could work for this. And it's in... victim data. Victim data. Your Honor, the answer is in this file.
Do you enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page shows the link between the bullet hole and the DL6 incident?
Victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice!
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary. That's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Oh, shit.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. That bullet was claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Fuck.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? Sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick! If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No! But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick!
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely.
I would like to ask one more thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So, you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did. Oh no! He's accepted the guilt!
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
Your Honor! I object!
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object,
Nick? I don't know. This case is perfect! Oh no. It must exist. Second bullet. What? What did you say? Nothing! Second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took... Oh!
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor! The second bullet! It existed!
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
Bah, what possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with him is... it would be proof. Or murder was cautious. Well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the two shots fired?
Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you.
Shit. This isn't going swell. Actually, you know what? You didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for a stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Bah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it. Oh, no, Murder? What does that mean? You too normal, think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Yes, Your Honor. No idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to? Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Well, for instance... For instance, what?
Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yada Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murder came from outside, yes. Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I can't deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. Yes. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. Yes. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
If Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock,
But took it because he was injured.
which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma!
Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Oh. Should I come out and say it now? Fuck it. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma!
Von Karma?
Oh, shit.
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah!
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I wouldn't have needed a surgery, no. Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is.
That's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane! No, he couldn't have. You could just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Oh. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Sure. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Von Karma is perfect. You wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, we're gonna run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means... you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you!
Order! Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we need to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector.
I need more water. Oy.
Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Ah! Ow. Asshole. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot at the soldier long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
That's bullshit and you know it! But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's soldier is from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof!
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof! What is he talking about? What is he talking about? The ballistic markings?
The ballistics?
That's...
Bullets?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used on the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that bullet's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other in Mr. Von Karma. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Doing this yell is killing me! That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Maybe my Avant. That's the one. That's the yell! It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed!
Mr. Von Karma! Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me!
So, it was you.
You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
Fuck. Damn! "15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth!
It was a shock like none I had ever known.
Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder.
Oh, where did the game go? Sorry.
Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it!
Very well. Man, I'm in my, jeez. I'm gonna have to go into, like, recovery for my throat. Damn. It appears that we have come to a very, we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yippee! Stubbs! That is all. This court is adjourned. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. Let's go, baby! That's what it's all about. That's what we're waiting for. Woo!
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Aunt Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. So try thank you.
I see. Thank you, right. You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You gotta learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there.
Whoa! What? Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. Tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all!
What the fuck?
Lana! Y'all were great in there.
What the fuck are you doing here? Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't hurt to stick your hand in a cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Well, yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? No, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Love your voice. Oh, yeah, no, I'm tired. I'm putting my all into these voices, and it's wearing me out. But, I mean, it's fun, so I don't really care. Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is... Oh, damn it, Larry. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick. I'm not long for this world. Dad, you don't look sick. It's Kiyote. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that one coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. Wait. 38 exactly. Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth at school? $38? No! No! Larry, was you! Larry, you rat! You rapscallion! What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Bruh. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me! Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah! You get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I had known I'd never become a prosecutor! The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Interesting. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all! Line up, I'll take a photo! Yay, photo time! Let's go!
And after all that, dinner on me!
Man. This game's just too good. Detective Gumshoe took us out into town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Office. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5? Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You're really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? What time is it? Yeah, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! To the station! I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya! Oh. So, you're leaving?
Yeah? It's hard being a spirit medium. We can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
No! Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Yeah, the bullet. Because it was in her, her robes? Would you call it? It was the bullet.
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who helped rescue the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm gonna complete my training and come back.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya. So, oh yeah, Maya's not in the 5th trial. Or 5th case.
Thanks, Nick.
Huh. She's literally not in the 5th case. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Huh. Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim.
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
You are an amateur, Wright.
Yippee! 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 Man, this game's so good.
Hey, pal! Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year.
Talk about a pleasant surprise. Ooh, Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Bro, Edgeworth was trying to do the woo! Huh? Nick? No, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at the cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Man, this game's just too good. We're only like a third of the way through the damn game. Or, okay, a third of the way through the trilogy, rather.
Who, Wright? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
Right. I mean, actually, yeah. Don't you face pain in like every single game? I actually like that. I actually like that a lot, though. Phoenix Wright? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that avidot for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Oh. Man. I actually surprised we're getting a shot of every character.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of our youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Yes, verily, yes.
Man. I mean, there's still the 5th case. The extra case.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that they're putting the DVD...
Son of a fuck. I'm pleased to announce that Pink Princess is a hit. I sure hope Mr. Wright is a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public till the show's over. Wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know? I think Will Powers... No. Yeah, Will Powers. I think he comes back in another game. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at, anyway? A mountain. Mountain village. Okay, I have got to get a refill on my water after this credits. Jeez. Right? Who's that? I want to talk. Let's talk about Pink Princess. Alright. But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. Yeah, it's Will. That is a thing they do, though. They typically have, like, stuntmen in the suits. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know, that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now, that's a talent. I'm gonna be famous. You know, I actually believe that. Yippee! 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 Yip! Yippee! Dubs. I want to play more Ace Attorney. Oh. Case 5! Yes, sir! Oh shit, we got that DLC budget! Oh shit! We got that DLC budget now! Oh damn. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Alright. We're in Wright and Co. law office.
Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. Famous defense attorney Mia Fey. Who? I mean, no, she's dead. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. Sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time! But... please, you have to help. It's my sister. She does look a lot like Mia. Maya? Which, fuck, names, fuck! Maya, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Okay. We have a moment. I'm gonna go get a refill of my water. Because this bitch empty. Buttons. 4. It is 4. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a refill, and then we'll continue to case 5. Alright, I got water, but I also got a mint. A mint. Alright. Let us proceed with the questioning of woman. Of girl. Alright. Talk. Emma. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator. Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kinda jumpy. Or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position, then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. I'm ready to do my job. At my age, no less. Great, another future professional in training. Alright, tell me about the case.
So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
So it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right, I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would you know Mia? Tell me about being a scientific investigator. So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then?
Excuse me. I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Sure, can't falter for lack of enthusiasm.
This case is handled scientifically. I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister.
I'm doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Tell me about your relation to Mia.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. Well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
What do I have? Jack and shit. Got it. Alright, let's head to the detention center then. February 22nd, detention center. Visitor's room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Why did you not want to raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that about?
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing.
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? 2 sisters, one a lawyer. This be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like... Yeah, no, they are. What mirror world have I stepped into?
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Okay. There's something you should know from the start. Which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh?
Wait, but the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. I was in the witnesses what the fuck? Hold on. Am I dumb? Am I stupid? Deposition. Oh, deposition. Deposition. Hold on. Let me hear this. Deposition. Okay, deposition. The act of deposing someone. Oh, okay. I was in the witness's deposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car's trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you. Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh! What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Tell me about yourself. So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I am responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job, and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. It's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize this. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident, when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her. Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I didn't drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year. She was the auditing class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Hey, yo! Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Anna was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh, okay. I'm doing pretty good at school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how could you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes. I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. You're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know? I I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Alright. Okay. Move. Actually, wait. Okay, no new topics. So... to the underground parking lot. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. So, this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Well, there are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expect to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Hole. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks ought to learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Marshall? It's more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, bambina. Is that, hombre a friend of yours? Kinda, sort of, yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Examine. Let's see here. Okay, well, there's the car. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Hey, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who wants that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please! No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up to the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find your... I have to keep Googling words. I don't know what the... A curvessa? Curvessa. Oh, beer. If it's supposed to be Spanish, apparently it's spelled with a Z, not an S. Might just find you a curvessa you like. Prosecutor's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self. Search up Vittles, Saloon, and Curvessa. Maybe we should check out room 1202 in the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Great. Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Oh, I cannot investigate the car. I literally can't look over there. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is a real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Well, we have a wallet.
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
And the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this. Okay. Now, look at the court record.
Right. Wallet.
You have to be sure you examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's just start examining from every angle.
Right. Button.
Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. We should check it out with the press of
Enter. Enter? Not just... No, I just have to click on it. Right.
Ah, the detective.
This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189.
See? Well, is it scientific investigation useful?
I guess. I don't know what science has to do with it. You mostly just opened the wallet. Goodman's ID added to court record.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Excuse me. Where do you... were you two all set? Who's talking to us?
Us?
What's this? She couldn't be...
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene.
Hello. Half and half, was it?
Oh, thanks?
And you, sir? Yes? Damn, that looks pretty good.
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over.
Cough up? Huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid details. Secrets? Dear me, you're a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
Damn. Switch up real quick.
What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
Yeah.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Yes, ma'am! She means it.
On me?
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequality. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They give an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me Cough-Up Queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Tell me about the crime that you saw with your own eyes on that day of that murder of that time day. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife, so... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm going to assume that's bad for me, specifically. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? Yeah, no, that's what what's she talking about, cough up? Like, what's she mean? What's she mean by that? Sounds sus as hell. Sound of this the sound of his chivalry ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? She's gotta be like a... Okay, my gut is telling me she's a detective. Or at least associated with the police. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. Ooh. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? You see the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Alright, going out to the prosecutor's office. Do you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. I'm pretty sure she's a police. Or a detective. Or both. Okay, well I have, Look, a door! This means something! I'm not sure that door means anything. No, it won't open! A mysterious lock! I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You could see the whole parking lot from here. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. No, they do not. That is not a thing they have. Okay, well, there's no point sticking around here, so... to the High Prosecutor's office! Oh! I know who this room belongs to! This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something there. A trophy? What, that shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
That voice! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and...
Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No! No! I was just... Mr. Wright here, he... Hey, don't blame me! We're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot.
That would be my car. What else?
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing, she certainly can't scream. Let's talk with Edgeworth! So, the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it, Wright. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait. No, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir. I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
No, that didn't sound forced at all. Oh, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand.
Wait, what did you say?
Honest Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You, Mr. Edgeworth?
Shit. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors? You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. Yeah. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy!
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
But...
Well, some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There'd be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What the fuck? So she killed him in his car with his knife. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It doesn't. It makes no sense. It makes no goddamn sense at all. Up, where'd the game go? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can we take a joke? It was strange of humor, Mr. Wright. Alright, I do want to No, that's not what I wanted to do. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edges must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Investigate the suit. That's a nice suit. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket. Right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. Did this come... Okay, hold on. Did this extra trial come out after the Edgeworth games? Because if that's the case, I'm noticing two connections to both things. I'm pretty sure this jacket is only used in the investigation games. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right from, that's not what I clicked on. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Beside it, a giant steel samurai! Wow, I want one! Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? I doubt it. I don't think so. That is a sick bouquet, though. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. I send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K, that's... K stands for king. Yeah? You got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. And he may as well be king. Edgeworth is the king. Hail the king. I think I've talked to Edgeworth for as much as I can. Hmm? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, actually.
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. It looks like the names of all the previous reciprocants are engraved on it.
Oh, no, that was supposed to be Phoenix's line. Shit, fuck.
Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. On Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Oh, wherever he's from, it must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Von Karma sometime.
When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. Okay. Shit, fuck. No, that's not what I...
Must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple.
What's Edgeworth
doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edgeworth? In the wild. I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. There's nothing sus about the knife. Take a look at this.
You.
Yes?
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, but thanks. Didn't even look at me.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this.
And pre-infuse the leaves with steam.
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it. So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Okay, so what the bloody hell do I do then? Do I go back to Edgeworth? Like, I'm at a loss. I don't know. Do I I can examine the trophy again.
Just the King of Prosecutors shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors.
Congratulations, King of Prosecutors.
Please stop saying that. It still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? Okay, not that. Books.
Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
Must have someone get them for him.
Yeah. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
You must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. What do? Present the badge? The ID card? Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright!
Huh? What?
Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh! He'll take it for sure, won't he?
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. Then my sister would be found guilty.
If she sighs any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. Oh, I should have shown the lunch woman the ID card. Duh. What am I doing? What can you tell me about this man? About this card.
Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else.
No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective.
And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady? Why? It's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective.
I always feel like I'm being mocked. Okay, it's not that. What do? What do? I was, you know, yeah, the jacket, that he has on his wall is the one when he's young. It's like the flashback jacket. The flashback jacket. You know, the classic, the usual. Is my internet going really yeah, like when you first, it's the flashback jacket. It's in like all his flashbacks and that. Yeah, I meant I did mean like in investigations because that's the only time you see it. That's the only time you see the flashbacks when he was younger. What do I do? 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 Why are my frames so far behind? Sorry, I'm just I'm only just now noticing we're there's a fair amount of delay. Bro, what is the fuck is eating up the internet right now? That's the only thing I can imagine is causing that. Bro, why is my internet like bugs today? Alright. Well, regardless, I'm at a loss as to what to... What's this? You're a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. Can't hear anything. My ears. Not my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What's she babbling about? Hey, what'd you say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. There's no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see that makes any difference either way. I don't know, this ladder? Aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? Scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Right. Okay, give me like 1 second while I try to figure out what's going on with the lagginess. Not lagginess, but like the buggedness of, trying to figure out why why the delay is so big. I mean, the internet's fine, I think. I don't understand it. This has not happened before. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about it. But now that I've noticed it, it's pissing me off. I don't know. I don't know, present them with the fucking knife. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense. Especially with you. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Right. I don't think there's anything I can do here. What the bloody hell am I supposed to be doing? This is where cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look The arrow on the ground makes it look. The arrow on the ground makes it look a lot more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German, or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Man, this girl's pretty dumb. Oh no, the barrels. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over there is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think I'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Sure. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out of this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. On to the China set. Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set! I got more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend! What an exquisitely splendid concoction! There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Oh no, inspect his fucking desk. I'm at a loss. I don't know what I'm doing! Ah! My work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take the name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. I don't know. Just present the fucking trophy. So basically it says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You could take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where? Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering about something about your shield. Why is it broken? And what does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his reward, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. That's what I had to do. I had to present him with the trophy. Okay. What the fuck? Alright, talk. Day of crime. Can you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Having your heads of all cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Ah, I see. Well, that makes sense. Right. No, that makes yeah, totally. Yeah, no, that makes sense. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back? What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh, hello. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in this case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not on this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request of the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you! I wasn't aware of the particulars of your...
Give me your name.
Yes, sir! Meekins, sir! Officer Meekins!
Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But, sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent the day they gave out brains, and good luck!
Damn.
I've not played Investigations myself, but I want to.
Right.
Yes, sir! Hey, caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down, at least. Okay. We can finally go somewhere. Alright. Let's go. February 22nd, Police Department entrance. Phew, we're finally here. How would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me, that took almost 30 minutes by taxi. And traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Disturbing! Why is it undulate like that? Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police's mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, why does it seem familiar somehow? Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? So it appears to be
dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal! What are you doing here?
It's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What? Well...
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
Alright. Speak to me, Dick Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Tell me things.
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
What if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
Well, what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second?
Huh? Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister?
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like fate.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing, really. They kicked me out of the criminal affairs.
Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a bit odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal.
Ugh.
Alright.
Sorry, I just needed some water.
An Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
Patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
Wrong button.
Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at their award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. With all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers. Must be because of the rumors. Can I head further inside, or no? Okay, I
was wondering about that.
What, the Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece.
I didn't need to see it again. I'd rather not. This thing creeps me out. You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs, and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so we just dance until the batteries dies.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops.
Yeah. That Meekins? Look, that patrolman is fleeing that other guy. He must be the detective.
I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I'm so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluted. He was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Interesting. Present knife? Found Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have, Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. How's the right? That is, line. Yeah! Right! Oh! Oh! Oh, wait. Where? A body has been discovered, apparently. And son of a bitch, stream is delayed. Apparently. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why stream is delayed right now. So that's not... Okay, clearly I gotta figure out this problem. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why we're bugged the fuck out right now. I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of a single reason why stream is like hella bugged out right now. Or delayed. Not bugged. See, that's the wrong phrase. I don't know why we're extremely delayed. It really shouldn't be. I don't know what's going on today. I don't know. Maybe like the city is like doing work on like cables somewhere or something. I don't fucking know. Because we were fine earlier today, and then shit just went. Or Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? I have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Right. I don't know. Present Badger. As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than go blabbing about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Okay, so not the Badger, the ID. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so... It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let me see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember. There it is. Okay, there it is. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Okay, alright. I got him. We got more info. So this ID card belongs to the victim. He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange?
I tried to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker.
Oh no! You pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. You took his hedgehog quilly dick out and pissed on my fucking...
Bro, every time I try to say that, I just crack. I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. Lana's confessing as much. Right. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Right. Yeah, because of the whole murder trial.
Well, it all started with the murder trial of that defense attorney Hammond.
Mr. Edgeworth is found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this
I'm gonna bite my own tongue off.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? You met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot.
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall, is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
Los Angeles?
Los Angeles!
What? No, you know what? Actually not. You know what? That makes a lot of sense, actually. For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Well, look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Right. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Alright, we can go back to the crime scene. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck.
Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps.
See, dreams then tonight. Who is talking? Oh. Oh, still here? Hello? Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too.
What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Oh wait, I have to give him the, Will you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right to the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe. Ah, that old cowdog. You holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Hey, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, the badger is... I don't like the badger. It creeps me out. It's bad vibes. Bad vibes for the badger.
Guess I'd better let you in, then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
No, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me...
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Oh, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded. The victim. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well, well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot.
So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. How about yourself, officer, detective, not detective? Officer. Man, it's getting colder now. I don't mean any offense, but... Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy-shoed detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'll keep an eye out in the meantime.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle road